Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to Sondering Tarot. This is going to be your daily tarot reading for the 6th of April, which is also the full moon in Libra. I'm going to be using the Tarot of Dragons for this reading. This deck originally calls for uprights only. However, it's an RWS deck. You can read reversals. I've been instructed to take uprights only from this deck for this very specific reading. And for those that are interested, full moon in Libra is traditionally a time to start focus on relationships, partnerships. That's either work related or private, growing closer, growing more committed, or opting to walk away. It's also a time for serenity, harmony, and bringing things back into balance. So let's see what comes out for today. Alright, my lovelies, they gave us tons of cards for today, which doesn't surprise me. It's a full moon. We have 5 majors on the table, an ace, and we do have one synchronicity. We have 333, the 3 of cups, the 3 of pentacles, and the 3 of wands on the table. So please be aware of that number. We have the 4 of pentacles, the sun, the 6 of wands, the 2 of cups, the 7 of wands, the 6 of pentacles, the death card, the 8 of wands, the 3 of cups, the ace of swords, the 10 of pentacles, the 9 of cups, the 9 of pentacles, the universe, which is the world card in this deck, the emperor, the 3 of wands, the star card, the 10 of wands, the page of wands, the 4 of swords, the 3 of pentacles, the 5 of wands, the 7 of cups, the knight of wands, and the knight of swords is what we end on. Okay, that was a lot of cards, but if you're making proper connections towards happiness, celebrate that as a victory. That's definitely a win, but those are the connections you want to hold on to and defend it if necessary, because when we're feeding things the right energy, you kick something off, and this is what comes next, because with the death card and the 8 of wands, it's like instead of trying to get the ball rolling, that ends. Instead, we pick up speed. We gain that momentum. We get support. We get something to celebrate, but we get this influx of ideas and truth and clarity, and it just kind of steamrolls and multiplies with the 10 of pentacles, the 9 of cups, or the 9 of cups and 9 of pentacles. You get a cycle where the energy multiplies, it feeds into itself. Manifestation becomes very quick and very precise. So be careful where you're putting your energy. Like I said, hold on to the connections that you are feeding, that bring you happiness, that bring you joy, and stick with that. And then let go of the rest, because what you're feeding your energy into is what's going to be multiplied. So if you're feeding your energy into something that makes you dissatisfied, beware, because that's probably what's going to multiply at this time. Because the new cycle going forward, you have more control and expansion over what happens. That's that full moon energy coming in, but your relationship to it as well, that full moon in Libra. But the good news is that you can actually heal and surpass a lot of obstacles, especially as long as you are putting energy, steady energy, in equal measure into it. It's this 6 of pentacles we see up here, re-showing itself with the page of wands and the 4 of swords down here. If you start putting energy into things at a good steady pace without burnout, you build, you start seeing progress, you start creating, you get that multiplication. And anything that crops up as a problem or anything that you can learn from, you get a choice on how to work your way through it, basically, with this Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So any action or any thought process, any changing of pace or action that is needed to work around something that may be problematic shows up for you. Granted, a lot of this is hinged on what are you feeding yourself? What are you focused on? Are you focused on negative things and holding it on with a clenched fist, or are you feeding into happiness? This is very much hinged on feeding into happiness. These first 5 cards, I would say, is very key. Defend your happiness, feed into your happiness, feed that positive vibration. And with that said, everything adds up to 174, which ultimately reduces back to 3. So we have 3, 3, 3, 3 for the numerology overall, which 3 is the number of communication and new beginnings. So if you want a new start, especially considering we have the World card right here, if you want to have a new cycle that's a positive one, that feeds higher vibrations, that clears away a lot of the debris, hold on to your happiness. Feed your happiness. Feed your joy. You can literally create that. We're getting high manifestation energy. And now that I see all the cards on the table, I know exactly why they wanted all these read in the upright. And it's because that is the message they want you to hear. Well, that's fun. I'm curious to see what everybody's doing on this day, just because of what comes out. Anyway, my lovelies, I hope some of this resonated for you. If it does, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.